enough to join us live on Game Day Final. You guys can introduce him. Here he is, Tom Brady.
Great to meet you guys.
Hey, proud of you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Early in the pregame show, I said Russell Wilson is a great player, but Tom Brady is built for the moment, and tonight was your moment.
You know what? There's a lot of guys that had moments tonight, and it took every single guy. Look at that sheet and every play that these guys made. Going against such a great defense, and the third down conversions. I mean, we were moving the ball, and I made a stupid play to start the game, and another stupid play to start the second half, and we got behind, and nobody lost faith. And, we just said, look, we need a championship drive to get us back in the game, and we made it, and then we got the ball back and scored again, and then our defense came up big. So I can't believe Malcolm made that play. That was a prime time play right there. So that was phenomenal.
Hey, Brady, I mean, for a guy who's won 3 Super Bowls, take me through your emotions. I mean, I've seen you react after winning Super Bowls, but never have I seen you like that. Take me through the emotions.
I've been on the other end of, 2 other ones where we lost, and it came down to the end. We had a lead, and we were so close, in 07. We were so close in 2011, and we were so close here, and then we made the play. And I couldn't believe it. So it was just phenomenal.
Hey, Tom, it was interesting, too, and I want to try to take people into the mindset of great players and how players think. And one of the things, Marshall, you were just joking about, we always talk about, you're going to have 300, I catch for 200 yards in a game. But if I let 20 or 30 yards go, I'm thinking about what I didn't get. You come up here, the first thing you're talking to Marshall is, I can't believe those 2 interceptions. Super Bowl champ. Why MVP? Talk to me about that.
Because you never want to be the guy that lets the team down. Yeah. And I think I never want to make a mistake. I never want to make a wrong call on a run play. I never want to make a bad read. I never want to make a bad throw. Because, when you lose the game, those are the ones that just sit with you for the rest of your freaking life. And I've had 2 of them where they didn't go that well, and I look at the plays in 07 and 11, and I'm saying, man, if I just knew that play. And so I think that's what I was thinking about when I threw those, picks. But, the boys took care of me and made the plays that they needed to make.
What did you see in that deal? I'm sorry, go ahead, man. I was going to ask, how surprised was he that they didn't run the ball from the 2-yard line when you were watching on that last play?
I know. Well, they must have saw something that they liked. And, they had a lot of options. And obviously the offense is so tough to defend because Marshawn can run it, Russell can run it, they throw it. There's a lot of man coverage, a lot of cross and pick routes, and that's a hell of an offense. They don't get a lot of credit. It took, everything from our defense to stop them.
Will you check out of that play if that play comes into you?
In that situation,
I don't know.
You check out of that play, Tom.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're not throwing Russell up under the bus. I just know it's nowhere in the world. Second down, you got that beast back there.
Time out.
You take that shot. You got another down.
I'm glad they didn't. I love the choice they made. Give me out. I love that choice.
We try to tell people and take people into how good that defense is.
Yeah.
How tough was it tonight to really move the ball down the field and make the right decisions against them?
They put a lot of pressure. They got, it's a lot of zone, so they got a lot of eyes on the quarterback. So when you make a bad play, a ball's tipped, or you look the wrong guy off, there's another guy right there. They limit all the yards after catch. They never give up anything deep. So we got to be really efficient. And we were, and I thought we did a great job marching the ball down the field, and then we didn't get it in the end zone on the first drive, and then, we made a few self-inflicted errors in the second half, but, we made some pretty great plays when we needed to.
Hey, Tom, I got one more question, Tom, because I know you guys you came here to Arizona and you were focused, single-minded on Seattle. You said you won't talk about anything but Seattle, but I want to ask, how tough of the last couple of weeks has it been for you personally, Tom, because I've listened and in the business. I mean, people have questioned your veracity. You personally, you've been exemplary in this league forever. How tough of the last couple of weeks has it been for you?
Well, I think, I've learned over the years, you just have some mental toughness. And it's a lot like the game, you're great, and then you suck, and then no one believes in you, and then everyone believes in you, and then you start when you're too old. So I think you just don't ride the ups and downs, and you stick with what you believe in, you stick with the people that believe in you, and that was the only thing we had to focus on what was ahead. Anything that happened in the past, you can't deal with that. We got to look forward in order to get the win. That's what we needed to do.
You're so comfortable.
It's inspiring how you keep overcoming.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you doing it.
Yeah, you used to kill my Niners too when I was. Oh man, it was Michael jumping up and taking it away. Brian too. I loved it when you played for the Niners. And Marshall, one of the greatest to ever play, man. I was lucky to share a field with you.
Well, you know what, Tom? You almost became a fan tonight in the last 2 minutes because you didn't have the football in your hands. Do you kind of understand what the Patriots fans were going through? Those last 2 minutes is all you could do was kind of sit on the sidelines.
I know. I'm sure it's heart-wrenching for a lot of them. Especially with our past. We've had two, like I said, 2 Super Bowls that came down to the end, and we had leads at the end, and just couldn't finish it out. And we just got an unbelievable, play by Malcolm to make the interception. So not many people would have predicted Malcolm Butler to make a game-winning interception, and it shows you what kind of kid he is, and he's got a great future.
You guys on the 1-yard line, how did you get them to jump offside? Because that was brilliant, man.
We had been going on, it was all silent the whole game, and we did a triple head bob. So we did 1, and then 2, and then they were coming after it, and it bought us some yards, and I don't know what the hell ensued after that. I just saw a bunch of bodies. I was like, I'm staying out of that too. I'll get my ass kicked. So try to stay away from all that stuff.
Get his butt kicked.
Yeah, butt kick. That's what I meant.
Hey, Tom, you tied your childhood idol, Joe Montana, with 3 Super Bowl MVP honors. You actually passed him tonight in terms of touchdowns in Super Bowl history. What does that mean to you as a kid who grew up in front of that TV and said, gosh, I want to be like 16?
Well, Joe and Steve were my idols growing up. I mean, I grew up in San Mateo, and, lucky to be around the 49ers at that time. That's really when I began loving football. And, it's hard to win one. And I'm a lucky guy, man. I played on some great teams, great defenses, great coaches, and it's a lot of great players in the NFL, and to experience this once is incredible. I can't imagine ever experiencing it
You're
for
blessed.
Hey, by the way, where is this, real quickly, look in the monitor, where is this picture hanging in the Brady household? I imagine that it's got to be somewhere, but there you go. Go get him, Sparky.
Oh, that was an old candlestick right there. Yeah, I was a hardcore fan. We used to sit about 10 rows from the top of the stadium. I would die to go to 1 game just so I could play in the parking lot. It was pretty sweet.
It's a great proud of you, buddy.
That is a great story.
One of the greatest ever.
There he is, a 4-time Super Bowl champion, a 3-time Super Bowl MVP, Tom Brady. Congratulations to the job. Well done.
Great season. Thanks, guys.
As the Patriot fans continue to bask in the glory of another championship, we'll break it all down after this.